They either laugh at you, ridicule you. Even if I'm aware that I'm not wrong, I just give in and be like, maybe it's just my fault. Actually try to put you down. Wait, what are they saying? Make everybody believe that you're this big shot. These are things you can't even point out. There is no reason for me to be threatened by someone. I know exactly what to do to shut them up. It will limit your performance. Hi guys, hope you all are doing well. It's another Friday, which means I'm going to be dropping a video, and this is the video for today. Thing that I was thinking about, and I was like, you know what, this is a very important video to make, and I would love for more people to understand why certain people behave this way and how it can be a problem to another person's self-esteem and how they disregard people. If you haven't watched the previous video, you should totally go check it out. I'll put it in the I button. You can click and you can go watch it. It's a very nice, wholesome video. It feels like a warm hug. Hopefully, I tried to make it feel like a warm hug. And I hope this video also feels like a warm hug in another sense. It's a bit different, but it's almost in the same realm of things. In this video, I thought I'd talk about how insecure people try to shove down your throats the insecurity that they carry, and they make you feel like you are the absolute loser. There are two types of insecure people, according to my understanding. There is one section of the population that's insecure and they feel really less about themselves. So they don't put themselves out there. They don't show up. They don't make a big deal about themselves. They really struggle with feeling small. Then there's another section of the insecure gumbal that I do not understand one bit. These people are not only insecure, but they're so insecure that they would put anybody else down so that they can feel at least a small sense of security. Let me give you, for instance, in case one, there's a person who's really insecure about how they look. So they're very scared, post photos. They don't think they're pretty. They like to hide their face when it comes to photos. So they have their own issues that they're dealing with. Case number 2. This person is also really insecure about how they look, but this person goes around telling other people the flaws that they have in their face or body or dressing style so that they can feel a little more secure. I agree that the emotion of insecurity itself is a negative emotion, and both cases, they are both in a bit of a problem. But in case 1, you are the problem, you are dealing with it, and I empathize with this. In case 2, you are not only dealing with a problem, but you're making other people feel extremely small for whoever they are. Now let's come to why I'm talking about insecurity. I have met so many people in my life that have tried and still keep trying to make me feel less about myself, knowing that I'm I'm a person with low self-esteem, as I have previously spoken about, not so much now, but like a few years ago, I really had low self-esteem, and I know that these people who are insecure and deal with it like case B are people that will leech on to people like me. When they see a target that's easy for them, that already feels insecure about their craft, they're like, wait, how can I put you down so that you feel shit, which makes me feel better about myself? It is a bit unfortunate, but I know that a lot of people that are watching this video might be able to resonate with this. We all come across people that actually try to put you down so that they just can feel better about their own lives. In the end, what happens is the person that's being put down is absolutely crap about themselves, and they think they can not be any good because the random person made a comment about them. This is a conversation I've had with a bunch of my friends in a lot of instances, and when it came up with one of my friends, I was saying how talking about this other person that made me feel small for something I did. Again, I will never give details because it's not a video that goes around shaming people for their activities. It's just a video that creates awareness and sense of belonging. We're all in the same situation by the end of the day. I don't want to trash talk anybody. I was talking to a friend and I was talking about how this other person was trying to put me down regardless of what I was doing. And the issue with these kind of people is that they won't even give a straight, derogatory, mean comment. They'll say something that makes you question your life. Nice. Which you don't know how to decode. Like, was it nice? Was it bad? What did you think? If someone's straight up being mean, you did something and they're like, that was not that great. That case, you can give them an equal response. But when they say something like, haha, nice, you don't know how to take it. And this has happened to me multiple times in my life, which is what I was telling this friend about. And as we discussed about this, what we landed on or sort of realized is that when someone is really secure with their life or with their personality, their career, anything it may be, they don't try to put down someone that's just starting. Let's be honest. If you are good at something, good enough at something, would you be threatened by every other person that's trying trying to do what you are doing. For instance, let's say I'm like this great artist. I make the best paintings. I'm very confident with my work. I love my work. Now, if some emerging artist comes up and I'm like, oh, your painting is shit. Or if I start to think in a way that they are a threat to me because I am insecure, I will definitely project it. But in another scenario where I am very, very secure with my craft and I like my craft, there is no reason for me to be threatened by someone new. If they do good, I will appreciate. If they don't do good, I will give them constructive criticism because I have been in this for a while. But unfortunately, not everybody is like that. You, when you're trying to do anything, let it be in school, let it be in your career, let it be in college, anything you try to do, there are going to be a bunch of insecure idiots, I am sorry to say, who will try and pull you down regardless of what you do. You can try and do anything, and these people who are insecure will tell you something that you feel bad about or makes you feel conscious, which will limit your performance. You will stop doing the thing that you were confident initially because they made a stupid comment about what you do. I'll be honest, regardless of the type of feedback I get, I am going to be a little sad for a bit. Like, even if you're being honest about it, most of the time the problem is that these things aren't even feedback. They're not even saying it out of being like constructively criticizing you. No, they are just saying it to put you down. But the worst part is when they don't even say it. They just act in a certain way that makes you feel small. They either laugh at you, ridicule you, or look down on you, which you can't even pinpoint and say, wait, you did that. You laughed a certain way. Like, you looked at me a certain way. You're smirking. These are things you can't even point out, and you can't even be like, that's what you did. And this is what most mean girl energy, well, I like to not say mean girl, it's just a mean person, but you get the idea. This is what they usually portray. They don't give you a straight up mean comment. They won't just say, oh, you are ugly. They'll be like, that color doesn't look so great on you, right? I think you should try like duller colors. This is not your vibe. And I don't say this all from just thin air. Oh, you know what? Some people are mean. No, they have straight up been like this to me, to my face, in a way that just literally makes me stop. It pauses my energy, and I'm like, wait, what are they saying? And these kind of comments can really get to someone and make them feel really small. And as I said in the previous video, which I won't get really like into because that's a separate video, you can go watch it. But I have always battled with the whole but like I've always dealt with the whole self-esteem issue, feeling really less about myself. So when people do things like this or say mean stuff, I don't immediately react to it by being mean. I just react to it by laughing. So they make a mean comment about me and I laugh because I don't know what to say. And somewhere in my brain, I realized, wait, at least I am not indifferent. Like, they're not being indifferent to me. They're not thinking, oh, whether she's there or not, it doesn't matter, bro. They think I'm a threat. I'm not trying to say, oh, I'm this amazing person that everybody's threatened by me. No, but they are so insecure that they're threatened by someone that's just like trying to express their thoughts and interest in life. One big assumption that we all do, which is a mistake, is that everybody in the world is like us. So whenever someone was being mean to me, I was like, wait, I would never do that. Why are they doing that? All of our brains think the same way. We always think that when someone's behaving a certain way, we're startled by it because we personally would never do that. Initially, these comments from people would really bother me and I would be really affected. And I would try to, what I would try to do when they would put me down? I'd be like, next time I'll try to prove it to them. I would start to make it a competition between me and trying to let them know that I'm not the person you think. I'm not the loser you think I am. I'll prove it to you. Unfortunately, that's an extremely stupid thing to do because by the time you're trying to prove it to them, they have already moved on. There's also another common trait in these extremely insecure people that they are very full of themselves. They think they are the biggest shit in the world and they know everything and you are stupid. Not just you, anybody around them is stupid. That type of a delusion I wish I had because I would believe them. I would be like, wait, they act a certain way. They act like they're the boss. They must be the boss. After getting really up and close to these people, I was like, wait, but you're also really stupid, bro. Like, what is with the whole aura that you carry, that the way that you behave and you make everybody believe that you're this big shot? How does this person do that? And as I thought about it, I was like, wait, I could do that too. Like, not in a way that is mean, but in a way that I can fake my confidence until I make it. Fake it till you make it. Just because they think they are the big shot, they make everybody around them be scared of them. Even though deep down, they are as insecure as you and me, if not more, which is what clocked me. And I was like, wait, if this person who has absolutely nothing to offer is that confident, it, then what is wrong with me? And I'm not at all trying to be mean by saying they don't have anything to offer. I'm just trying to reciprocate their energy to them. This sort of falls under the same realm of things where, you know, how celebrities say a lot of people that comment hate comments are usually people that are going through a lot in their lives and they don't have an escape. They're going through a hard time. So they feel the need to hate on some celebrity's photo and be like, oh, you look ugly or something like that. If you really think about it, a person that's happy with their life, secure, loves their life, loves their family, generally very, very like happy in their life, would never take the time out of their day to comment a stupid, hateful comment on anybody's post because they don't have time. Like even me, for that matter, when I come across a piece of content that I don't really resonate to or I don't really like, I don't go ahead and, oh, let me hate on this shit. I just roll past it because I don't have the time or energy to go around hating on people. My genuine question sometimes when I interact with people who are that insecure about whatever it is in their life is, how long do you think this tactic is going to help? How long do you think calling somebody ugly on the internet or putting them down or making them feel like ridiculing them, making them feel small, how long do you think this sort of attitude is going to help you stay at the top? People in school get bullied because the bullies have an insecurity problem. People in colleges get bullied because the people who are bullying them have an insecurity problem. People get bullied at workspaces because their bosses have an insecurity problem. Like, I just want you to realize from watching this video that when someone's trying to consciously put you down all the time, make you look like the villain in every situation, it usually comes from a high level of jealousy. So that's in a way a compliment. Just don't give them that much importance in your head. Don't let them get to you, because most people who are insecure are only trying to get to your head, get to your mind, and like let your mind believe that you are a loser. That's the only way they move forward, because they don't have what it takes to be you. So maybe next time when someone's being really mean to you, think about it like this. And as I say this, I don't mean to be like, oh, it's so easy, you should just be able to do it. No, I have been there. I'm still working on these things. It is going to take some time. Now, how did I come to a place where I was okay with these mean comments, where I was okay to responding to it? How do I respond to it? Let's talk about that. Now, when I say that I'm genuinely done with these people projecting their insecurities onto me and making me feel terrible, I mean every single word I say, because this has happened so many times to me that I'm well versed in this area. Now I know exactly what to do to shut them up. And I do all this without causing a scene. You're not really affected by these things because it's happened so many times in your life, it doesn't get to me. Now that can be step one, like dealing with it by just saying okay, but that's not satisfying. That's not like giving it back, right? Which is when I realized that mean people deserve mean treatment. Are sarcastically being mean to you, what is wrong if you as a response are sarcastically mean to them? So nowadays what I do when people come up to me and say absolutely the most stupid thing I've ever heard so that they can put me down, is I look them straight in their eye, very normal tone. I reply to them in a way that they would have never seen coming. Recently, again, without mentioning what the situation was, I had somebody tell me how I was wrong at something that I was doing. They were like, you know what, that is actually wrong. When this person was trying to ridicule something and make me feel like small, they said something and I knew I wasn't wrong. They made me sound like I was wrong. And I was like, wait, it was not wrong. What are you talking about? They went on to explain why it is wrong and how it is wrong. Personality peeps in, and I'm like, wait, was I wrong? I thought about it for a second and I was like, I knew I wasn't wrong. So I confronted them, but not like, wait, I wasn't wrong. Wait, do you think I'm wrong? No, I was not in doubt at all. I didn't talk in a question mark situation. I talked in a full stop situation. I was like, I know I'm not wrong. I was very firm and I was like, I know I'm not wrong. What are you saying? And they went on to explain, which that explanation made no sense, by the way. I will again not get into the details. It made no sense. I literally told them that they don't make sense. Face of shock that they had, it made me so happy because I've never stood up to people like that before. I always give in. I'm like, oh, maybe I was wrong. I don't know. Even if I'm aware that I'm not wrong, I just give in and be like, oh, maybe it's just my fault. I'm just a problem. This time, that's not what I did. Later, I went on to explain to them why I'm not wrong. I gave them the details. I was like, I will show you the receipts of where I'm coming from and I know I'm not wrong. I just went on with facts because who can fight facts? I was like, and then they were like, that person, shut up and how? And I was so chill throughout this conversation. I didn't get anxious. I didn't get hyper. I didn't get angry. I was just being myself, calm but sassy. These people go on to behave like this because nobody shuts them up. Nobody tells them that they're wrong. And I'm not saying do public service, tell them what is wrong, tell them what is right. They shouldn't be behaving like this to everybody else. That's part number 2. Part number 1, they shouldn't be mean to you, bro. Like, let alone the whole public service part. When someone's really secure with what they're doing, their only approach of correcting you or making you feel like you should be better is by being extremely extremely constructive with their criticism and very nice. I hope this felt like elder sister advice, like Akka, Chechi, Behan, Badi Behan. Akka is Telugu and Tamil is Akka, no? Kannada, what do you say? I don't know what you say in Kannada. I don't speak Kannada. I hope this felt like elder sister advice. Anything that's hard, I want you to know that it does get better. People are just mean sometimes. That does not reflect your personality or your talents. You don't need to be putting yourself down because someone else is just trying to be mean for no reason. Don't take your bullies seriously unless they are your motivation to be better, because otherwise there's no point of these bullies in your life. But all in all, I really hope that you liked this video and it again felt nice and it felt like a good watch for you, hopefully. And let me know any other video you'd like me to film or talk about it. I always like and enjoy reading the comments that you all post under my videos. It really, really makes me happy that the videos resonate with so many of you. It feels like I am getting a warm hug after making a video by reading your comments, which are absolutely lovely. Like this video, share it with a friend that you think would love to join this community, or that you think actually like to watch this video, would help them. Please send it to them. It would mean a lot to them and to me. Yeah, subscribe to this video. Yeah, last but definitely not the least, please help me naming this community. Love to read your options or ideas for this community's name. So yeah, we'll name it together. Let's do that. Take care. Bye guys.